More information about Professor Ghulam. He's not only a leader, he's a statesman as well, and he's an author who authored more than 50 books on Islam and on the Prophet ﷺ, for those of you who want to get some more information.
Whenever Prophet made that clarion call to obey only Allah, then opposition started. So this madras, through madrasas, ulama are produced. It is Islamic khidmat, it is Islamic service, no doubt. Tablighi Jamaat Islamic service, no doubt. In the same way, if you simply preach as wise as Mufassir Quran, millions of people may listen to you and the vested interest will not oppose you. But the moment you want to establish Islamic law, the moment you want to establish Islamic government and Islamic state, then vested interest of all kinds, political, economic, cultural, social, and even the religious leadership will oppose you. And that happened in the case of every prophet. There is no prophet who escaped this kind of opposition. Only two names I find. One name is Adam alayhi salatu wassalam. He was the first man, there was no other person to oppose him. The second name is Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salatu wassalam. His father Dawood alayhi salam, through long struggle, established Islamic state in Palestine. And his son Sulaiman alayhi salam was also a prophet, and he inherited that state, so it was not possible for anybody to oppose him. Without these two names, you will not find a third name in the Quran or in history where vested interest tolerated any prophet. It is for this reason I am not tolerated. It is for this reason Hassan al-Banna Shahid was not tolerated. It is for this reason Maulana Maududi was not tolerated. It is for this reason many other people will not be tolerated. It is quite natural. Alhamdulillah, in Bangladesh, Islamic movement is going on, and it is opposed as it should be. And because of this opposition, we are confident that we are on the right track. I request you all to pray to Allah so that Islamic movement succeeds everywhere, wherever Islamic movement is going on. Alhamdulillah, throughout the world, Islamic movement is going on. In my country also, Islamic movement is proceeding towards progress, and I request you to make special prayer for Bangladesh, because Bangladesh is a small country, geographically isolated from the whole Muslim world. From Pakistan to Algeria, you will find Muslim countries. From Nigeria to Central Asia, you will find Muslim countries geographically contiguous. But Bangladesh is a country surrounded by not a friendly country, and near about Bangladesh there is no Muslim country. There is another block of Muslim countries from Malaysia to Indonesia, Brunei, etc. But this is a small country of 55,000 square miles only, with 120 million people. And of 120 million people, over 100 million are Muslims. The second largest Muslim country in the world. The highest number of Muslims being in Indonesia. With these words, we request to you to pray for Bangladesh, especially to pray for all. But I demand special prayer for Bangladesh because it is isolated from the whole Muslim world. And there are many historical reasons for which it is very difficult to establish Islam in Bangladesh. But there are Muslims who are very much devoted, and let us hope that if we try to follow Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam in practicing Quran as he did, in Muslim countries there are Islamic movements, and all the movements are deriving guidance from the Quran in the same manner. And I will request everybody to join Islamic movement, whether in this country or his country of origin. Unless you join Islamic movement, you try to establish Islam, try to establish Islamic government and Islamic state, you will not be able to follow Quran as exemplified by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. At the end, I must say, as Brother Nasim also said, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he exemplified Quran. He was embodiment of Quran. He was living Quran. He was real Quran. The book of Quran, you cannot understand from this book anything. You will be misguided if you don't try to understand Quran through the life of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If you separate the Quran from the 23 years movement of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you will not only be misguided, you will not be able to understand even what is Quran. Many verses will give you no meaning unless you try to study Quran from the life of the Prophet. These 23 years of life of Prophet, it is the real Quran, and he is the real Quran, the living Quran, the actual Quran, Quran in practice. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.